couple of days ago, and I'm sure some of you have probably seen this, but a couple of days ago, Dr. Ruth Gottsman, a 93-year-old widow who was on the board of Albert Einstein Medical School in New York, called a mandatory meeting for the students of that school. This incredible woman had been left $1 billion from her husband when he passed. She donated that $1 billion to the Albert Einstein School of Medicine in order to make the Albert Einstein School of Medicine in New York tuition free. If you haven't seen this tape, please go and watch it. To see this woman make this announcement, it chokes me up. The crowd in the audience was so elated. It was absolutely incredible. You could see so much stress relieved from these kids that are just trying to make a difference in the world. I can't help but think of the beautiful joy and love that this brought to the collective because of this beautiful gesture. And I can't help but imagine, here you have over 1,000 students that are told that they can go to school with no charge, with no debt, that they can become doctors with no debt. The relief and the stress that is gone from their lives now, I can't even imagine. But you have over 1,000 students who are incredibly grateful and who come from lower income families. These students, the majority of them, are going to pay this forward in some way. They are going to pay this forward. And that adds so much love to the collective. I was just overjoyed to watch this video, and I've watched it over and over and over again because it just makes me so happy to see. Please watch this video. And please think about how our actions really affect the collective. Every person's action affects what happens to everybody else. This beautiful gesture just brought so much love and compassion and caring to this world. It took away the fear from some of these kids that are going to school. Kids. They're only kids because I'm almost 60. But these young men and women that are studying to be doctors, they no longer have the stress. They are better able to focus on their work because they don't have to worry about this tuition. And again, this act of kindness, it is going to ripple out. It always ripples out. And these people are going to pay it forward, or at least probably the majority of them will pay it forward. But I just thought it was a beautiful gesture that brought about beautiful things. And I want you to think about how every action you take affects everybody else. That was such an act of love and compassion. I get goosebumps from head to toe over this. I really do. The smallest act of kindness makes a huge difference. This huge act really helped the collective a lot. It really helped to move the love forward, and we need that so much now. I see so much love in this community. So many of you that I've gotten to know, that I have read, or that I've gotten to know just through the comments that are made and left. This group of ours, this community of friends that we have, are the most loving people. If all of us just did one loving gesture a day, we could have the same effect. We're up to 2,117 people in our community right now. One loving gesture from each of you would be an amazing thing. And if you could spread that message forward, just do a loving gesture. Nobody has to know it was you. Make an anonymous donation. But even the smallest little act of love, helping someone gets something off of a higher shelf in the grocery store, or leaving gifts for your new neighbors, or just welcoming someone into the community, just speaking lovingly to someone, just smile. It doesn't take much. It really does not take much. And we are so in need of love. Just pushing that forward, just pushing out the love to everyone really makes a huge difference. And this year, it is really, really important because I am going to tell you there could be some incidents later on this year that might be a little scary or feel a little scary. Remember, it's all about perception. If you don't perceive it as scary, it's not going to be scary. And the easiest way to do that, step outside of the emotion and look at the macro instead of the micro. Look at things from a different perspective. If you can change your perspective, you will see how easy it is to come out of the fear. So I just wanted to send that out to you guys. And your challenge for this week, of course, is just to do something loving, a loving gesture to someone, even if it's bringing a cup of coffee to a coworker, or going to visit that elderly neighbor that you have, or offer to babysit for someone. It really doesn't take much. If we take care of each other, it would be a perfect world. Love, respect, and take care of each other. I know some people out there make it a little difficult, but it's okay. It's okay. Those are the people you have to give the most love to. So shine your shine, push out the love, give somebody a smile, write somebody a nice little note, whatever it takes. Just push out a little bit of love. And please watch this video. It's absolutely incredible. You can feel the elation. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for showing up and being here, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful week.